You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is Black Hollywood Live, This Week, featuring news and commentary on This Week in Black Hollywood. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host for Black Hollywood Live This Week, Dario Kristen.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You're watching Black Hollywood Live This Week. I am your host, Dario Kristen, and here joining me today is the beautiful Courtney Stewart.
What's up, what's up?
In her pink, we got her back. We had her. She was gone last week. We got her back this week.
Had to leave New York. It was cold.
That's right. All right, we got DJ Jesse J.
What up?
And we have the equally beautiful and talented Sunday Carter with us today. How you doing, Sunday? She's not only an actress but TV personality. You guys all know her from several different projects, and we're excited to have her today with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you.
We have a great show today. We have a variety of different topics, including Raven Symone defends the Univision host who got fired for making judgments and remarks about Michelle Obama. Chris Brown's ex Karreuche sits down with Iyanla and kicks the own people out of her crib, by the way.
Crazy.
Starbucks starts a campaign to help race relations, and I got a lot to say about that.
So do I.
A lot to say. But first, we're going to read the results from last week's Buzz Meter question, which was, do you believe in spanking your child? You guys voted. We gave you a simple yes or no answer. 71% people said yes. 71.
It's not enough.
29% said no.
Yeah, I think that
What do you think about
should
that,
be a
Sunday?
little
It
higher.
needs to be a little higher.
These kids, this generation, they're insane. I mean, the way
Bad as
they
hell.
talk to their parents, the way they disrespect their parents, you might need a pop in the mouth.
Yes.
Listen,
You know.
I'm gonna need that to be about.
You might need a reality
90%.
check.
literally.
You know? So, I mean, yeah. That needs. I'm surprised. 29%
yes.
said,
Especially with us being the African American network, I thought it was going to be 99.7%, 0.3 no.
110%.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Overpopulated.
Big
You know,
like over the population.
but people might be changing. People might be changing.
changing.
You know, your
They
kids
wanna
now
put
can
them in
call
the
the
corner.
police and say that the
Yeah.
parents is beating them.
And
So
how about this part? The part that you can't even go into the doctors with your daughter, your teenage daughter or whatever, if she says no.
No.
What the
What?
fuck? Who the
Wait,
fuck?
what?
Bitch, I'm coming up in that
Right.
motherfucker.
I know
no,
that's right.
I'm coming up
Yes.
in there. While you spreading them or
Under
whatever,
18?
I need to.
Under 18.
Under 18,
Yeah.
yes. They
I have
they
read
have
that.
that option
Yeah.
to not be able to have your parent in the room with you.
Oh, well,
And that's
you have the option
that's
to not be in
abortions,
the
too,
house.
from what I understand. That's abortion.
That's
I think it's
abortion.
16 and up.
Yeah.
They're allowed to.
That's
Decide.
crazy.
16, you should not be
No,
a site.
I
I
think
know we're
it's-
getting
I
on
think
another
yeah,
subject, but
but
16, you should not be allowed to go in there without your parents. I'm
Exactly,
sorry.
but I think it's like more like 14.
Oh.
Seriously.
So I'm
That's
14
scary.
Years
Yeah,
old.
it's very
I was
scary.
eating mud and playing with Power Rangers.
What was I doing at 14?
You know, like.
I think I was just horny.
Well,
I don't know. I was a boy. I'm just saying. I'm being honest.
The more-
14.
the
I mean,
more you know.
The more you know. Knowing is sharing. All right. Our buzz meter question for today is: do you think the Fresno Middle School VP should be fired? We're going to
Yes.
talk about that subject. He said some remarks that were caught on camera, and I really want to know what Sunday has to say because she's already gave her answer already.
I mean,
All right.
for one, for you to say that you don't like black kids, who the fuck are you? That's number one.
2015.
And you are a middle. What did he run a middle school in Fresno?
Yeah.
Right? He's the I don't know, vice president or something
He's a
like
VP,
that.
yeah.
Okay, so with you having that title, I feel as though those kind of comments, if you want to say them, keep them here.
In your head,
Don't
boo.
keep them in your head. Don't say them and then get caught on tape. And then you I don't even know if did he. Like he got fired, right?
Wait. You know,
Wait.
you're
He
like,
did
she,
get fired.
she's so in the moment. That's
We
our
haven't gotten to
second
the
subject.
story
We haven't
yet,
even gotten to that one yet, but
Yeah.
but we already know that Sunday is gonna bring it
Motherfucker, did
with
you
that
get
subject.
fired?
Right. Wait. Let's
Dang,
first
when
get
you
to
said
Raven
it-
Symone. We're gonna get to Raven Symone, and then we're gonna go into
Oh,
the
God.
to that little situation with the Fresno. But
Right.
Raven Symone, Jesse,
well,
you got the
Cam
trending
Raven.
topics.
You said
Jump it off.
earlier, Univision's Rodner Figueroa, he was on his little station making, comments and whatnot. So they were basically showing a YouTuber who transformed his face to look like Michelle Obama. And on it, he had made a joke, and what he called a joke, because apparently he does some sort of comedy or he's a comedian or something.
Never heard of him.
Me either.
Okay. I had to Google.
Never heard of the show either. That's no shade, because I mean, you
right.
probably ain't heard my show either.
But you will.
anyways,
But you will.
One day.
But so he came out to say, well, you know, she was casted in Planet of the Apes. And he tried to backpedal on it, saying that she's really pretty and all that stuff.
What's pretty about anything that gives me gorilla, knuckle dragger? That gives me everything negative. I mean, like, what's nice?
When you say you look like Planet of the Apes,
Yeah,
like,
it gives me like ugly. It gives me like you're putting me in the stereotype like I'm an ape. I mean, it sounds kind of racist almost
you know?
too.
Well, it sounded racist to the women at The View, too. So
Okay.
Raven Symone went to The View. She
was
guest
on all
hosted.
week.
Yeah, guest hosted on The View. And they were brought up this story. And Raven said, well, she came out and said, you know,
She should have came out of the closet.
I thought she came out already.
She is not
That's when she should have
gay.
came out.
Oh wait, she doesn't like labels, right?
She
She's the one who doesn't like
not
labels.
believe in labels.
Right.
She's a
Symone said,
person.
well, I don't think he was saying it racist. She said, and Rosie Perez said, what do you mean that's not him being racist? That's
Right.
like me saying, oh, you know, I'm not black, but I'm not racist, but I have black friends. And she went on to say, well, you know what? I just feel like some people look like animals. Is that rude? I look like a bird. So can I be mad at somebody that somebody calls me Toucan Sam? Well, yes, you can be mad at that, actually.
This is why that's a mess. Okay. Even if this man, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say maybe he ain't racist, he has a good heart.
Right.
You're an idiot because you should be well aware of the fact that black people being compared to any kind of ape, monkey, or gorilla is the most racist thing you can say in this
ever
country.
say.
And you're on a national platform talking
Right.
about our
To say
president's
it.
wife looks like a monkey.
Yeah.
That
wait.
alone
And
should
the
have shut
fact
you
that
up.
Raven Symone is trying to
Defend it.
deflect the situation and say, oh, well, you know, I'm what? A
bird, a toucan.
bird,
She said
or
she looks like
whatever.
toucan.
Well, you do. And moving right along, you should have just minded your business and gave a really, really good answer instead of like trying to defend this person.
Well, girls, so wait, before y'all say this, she went on an interview to
To
make a
just
statement.
what? To
and
do
she
what?
came out
She's
to say,
Rudy.
look,
Like,
I don't
right?
think I was...
Isn't she Rudy?
She Olivia girl.
She's Olivia. Rudy's
Oh, that's the
Keisha-
other one.
Well, now she
Keisha
played
Pulley.
Baby
Like
Mama
Bola.
on Empire. She
Okay.
ran Baby Mama. But
Yeah,
so she
she-
came out to say, I don't think I was defending him. I think he got fired for a reason. It was very distasteful what he said. It was very distasteful. And I don't believe she looks like one at all. I don't believe she should have been casted, but I do know that a lot of people I know have animal traits. I think anytime something is dealing with race, that is still an open wound, and you try to look at it from a different standpoint, people are going to get mad, especially when it's a socially blasted and people don't read the whole story. Just like a lot of my comments, people don't read into the whole story and start making things, and they say, I said this, and
Because
I'm trying to
you
be a different
did.
race, but I'm not trying to be.
Hey, okay, I'm sorry. Let me just say two things. Sorry, Sunday. So let me start with this one. First of all, I get tired of people talking trash about the first lady. That's to me the most disrespectful thing.
Disrespect, yes.
The fact that you think that you can be funny and go on your show that no one's heard of, by the way, and you go and no shade. That's no shade, but I'm just saying
That was shade
That
from
kind of
me.
was shade, actually. It was shade, actually. Let's be honest. It kind of was shade.
actually shade,
But
yeah.
the fact that you can feel comfortable enough to talk about the first lady, and then he goes back and kind of retracts because he's Latina and apparently he's also biracial. He's also African American somewhere. We all listen.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Aren't you, right.
You know, in some shade or form, 100%.
Honey, I came from Zeus. I'm
But what I'm saying, well, yeah,
Mount Olympus.
yeah, but you're an exception to the rule. But just the fact that people, we've talked about this on the show several times. The fact that people think they can be so disrespectful to the first lady, to me, I've heard more comments about Michelle Obama than I have any other white
lady.
Caucasian,
Yeah, because she's
first
an
lady. And I'm
African-
sorry, I don't
yeah.
mean to take it down to race,
Yo,
but I
wait,
just got to
hold
be
on.
honest
It is.
about
It's
that.
People
very
went in
racial.
on Barbara Bush's life. Are you kidding me? That she looks like a man, that she eats babies. Like, this has like been very consistent.
Okay, that's fine, but you know what? That's fine, but I'm still gonna say
And
don't
Laura
compare us
Bush.
to no animals. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Not-
that's where
not
you
those
can
kind
fine.
of
Say
animals.
say
I
Michelle
said
Obama.
I get the race.
Especially you said
Specifically the
hey, say Michelle Obama can't dress,
gorilla,
say that she,
no.
you know, has a terrible personality or whatever.
No, I
but
agree
there's
with that.
the two big comments that have been in the news is this one, and then also when that was the Fox News reporter talked about her weight and a couple months back, you know, like the way that she was built, and I'm like, dude, that's just disrespectful, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's just disrespectful.
No, see, okay, the Planet of the Apes thing, that's just.
That's
you know better.
Come on.
And then
Yeah.
now
And
I
you're
understand
ethnic.
With Rosie Perez, I get exactly what she was saying. I think it kind of sounded weird because a lot of people don't talk about it. But a lot of Hispanics are very racist
They
against
are.
blacks.
Sure. I
And
mean,
that
absolutely.
type of comment.
Hell, blacks are
he
racist
probably
against
didn't
blacks.
mean it. In his mind, he probably, when he has conversation, is saying from a place where he thinks, no, I wasn't meaning it in a malicious way. In his mind. But it's so natural for these families. I've sat at a dinner table before with some Hispanics and held my pearls. Been like, I don't
You
feel
said held your pearls.
Did you
like,
clutch?
I need to go.
Did you clutch your
Did you clutch
I did. I crossed my leg clutch and then I had to use the restroom. I was like,
You said they had to use the restroom.
Did you
too.
exit after?
Child,
Was it
did I
too much?
leave?
It was too much.
I was like,
Yeah, but that's at a dinner table.
If
If you are a TV personality, I'll put it like this: we all have
No, Dario,
no,
it's
I'm
wrong
sorry.
either
No,
way.
I'm sorry. We all have a responsibility as representing who we are as a community. There may be things that we think, but there are certain times that you just don't say it. I'm sorry. It's
just
when
don't
you
say
just don't
it.
say it. It's just because what plays into that is that other races believe that to be the truth. And if to me, that's a self-hate comment.
He
and
believes
now,
that.
granted, apparently they said that he wasn't saying about Michelle Obama. He was saying about the makeup artist. That's what they said that he said. That it wasn't about Michelle Obama. It was about the makeup artist who looked like Michelle Obama. But still, to me, to reference that to any type of animal, that's disrespectful.
Very.
Just once. Could somebody just step up
Because
and
somebody
be like,
just slapped the shit out of him
I
one
messed
time.
up.
Just
I
once.
shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said that.
Don't try to wheel back. Like, I was actually referring to, but I don't care what you're referring to. What was interpreted is what matters.
Exactly.
And,
And what we've interpreted, which is the entire world, I'm sure
Exactly.
they've interpreted it the same
Absolutely.
way.
you called her an ape. It's
Yeah.
not cool.
Yeah.
And be done with
You
it.
should be fired.
And her,
Bye-bye.
what's her name?
Raven, stop
yeah.
it already.
Yeah.
You black.
hope you're not
Oh,
the
I'm
permanent
sorry.
seat.
She's
But
not.
then-
She says she
then
does not
she said
black.
something like,
She says she's.
Obama don't-
What did she say?
She said
Michelle
she's
Obama,
black,
please
she's not
don't.
African American. That's what
Okay,
she said.
all right.
She
Oh,
don't know.
well, she's confused.
She don't know anything about her Africanness.
She said
but she
her
knows
family-
she's from America.
Virginia,
Oh,
her
okay.
family's been in Virginia for 400 years. So she said, so how long do you have to be somewhere before you can say, this is where I'm from?
Okay, so my family's French Haitian. Am I not black then? Am I not African American? My family's from France.
I mean, for
No,
me, this is
you're
void.
French.
Once again, I'm from Mount
no,
Olympus.
I'm African American.
Right.
Sorry. Sorry.
Gods.
I'm black.
Okay. Moving on from one ignorant to the other. Joe DiFilippo, who is a vice president in Fresno at the Scandinavian Middle School. So he was caught on.
Fresno, and it's the Scandinavian.
That's what I said. That's like the name alone of the school
So,
kind of messed me
no,
up.
I
Like-
tried to look into it. I was like, well, because then at first, once I saw it was a Scandinavian school, I was like, oh, okay, maybe
Maybe
this
it's just
actually
like for
does.
Norwegian.
Right.
Like,
I was like, maybe this isn't as bad as I think it's gonna be. So, anyways, this school, well, let me tell you the stats of this school. There are 755 students in this school, 84 in which are black. So
small
he
black
was
So they're the majority.
standing around and
oh wait, 84% of the school. is
Right.
black?
Yeah.
no.
Or 84
84
students.
students out of 755.
So it's
I
a
thought you
small
said
percentage.
It's a small
I thought you said
percentage.
84%. I'm like,
So
okay.
the-
had that wrong. Sorry.
I'm assuming the rest are all Scandinavian.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It's 84% Scandinavian black kids.
That's a hell of a mix right there.
Fucking diverse.
That's some diversity. Who knew Fresno was that diverse?
I never knew. Like, I'm like, that's what I'm like. I had to get that right. Like,
Right, she was like, Jesse, could you read that fact one more time?
One more time.
Oh,
Just to be clear, there are 84 kids that are black.
Exactly.
There we
Okay.
go.
So there's an 18-second video clip of just lounging around the internet in which he is asked by a child, this little kid over here, who looks to black
I
to
was gonna say
me.
he black. ain't he?
I've seen the
Look at his
uncensored one.
arms.
He was either definitely Latino
Yeah.
or black for sure.
He's very brown.
I think he might be Latino though.
He might be
He's
Latino just by the shape, I think.
Oh, okay, I see. What
I
you're
think,
saying.
like, you know what I mean? The shape, and then, I don't know.
It is
He-
Fresno.
yeah.
He is Fresno. So when asked, the little boy asked Joe what kids he does not like in the school and what specific students. And Joe replied, I just don't like the black kids. Now, it was an 18-second clip. No one knows if it was taken out of context or if it was like he was joking with the kids.
How could that be taken out of context, though? You can't.
You know, I mean,
you said it.
If that's a joke, you still need to be fired.
Yeah,
because
especially when you're the vice.
You're the vice president.
Right.
Yeah.
You represent
Absolutely.
the children in the school that you're saying you don't like.
Right.
So he came out to say this. Obviously, the clip got out. People were upset, irritated beyond belief. The school has him on leave.
On leave, not
but
fired.
They're
Paid leave.
Yes,
by the way.
paid leave. In what world
until
do you
they
just say?
figure out.
HR is hard to get through. It's not easy to fire people, especially in school
Why?
systems and government jobs.
I have heard that.
It
School
takes
system and government jobs.
It often
So they
takes
would-
multiple documented events for something to be like
And they have to
legally happen.
investigate.
And then the whole
and there's
tenor
teachers' unions
tenor
and all that
things
stuff.
work for middle school. I know that's
Tenure, yeah.
college, but is that?
I don't know if tenure works in middle schools, especially in California, because the rules are different across the country.
Yeah.
But they definitely, it ain't easy to fire teachers.
You know, it's just going back and forth. I'm hearing so many people like making statements. There are people who are defending him, saying, you know, we know him. He's not that type of person. You know,
I am so sick of people. He's not that kind. Then why the hell are you saying it? You obviously that kind of person somewhere up in there.
Yeah,
'cause
that's an
yeah,
excuse.
It would have never came out
an
of your
excuse.
mouth, and you realistically don't know that side of the person,
Right.
so
Absolutely.
you shouldn't say.
that's his kitchen table talk.
Yeah,
My thing is, you
exactly.
feel that comfortable. Like, first of all, what kind of morals? The reality is, he should not even be working in the school because one, clearly he has no morals. So why, as a vice president, I mean.
Principal
Principal
or whatever.
president, we were talking about Obama. Why is he running a school in charge of children who need to be educated properly? Talking about, I don't like a certain group of kids, even if it was a joke.
Right. I don't even.
You're an adult.
Not a joke.
No,
You
but
can't
even if
joke.
it was a joke, you can't joke like that.
Exactly. You can't joke like that.
This isn't. You're not Marlon Wayans. You're not.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not
Hot
a
stage
comedian.
at
You're
the
not.
comedy
You're not.
jam.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not.
That's cool.
Yeah, you're
With
not.
our tax money paying your salary.
Right.
You're
Trying
not
to
on
teach my
Sunset
kids.
Boulevard,
Exactly.
sweetie.
But
so you
here's the day
cannot
too.
joke like that.
We're in the day of everyone recording anything on your
Anything you
phone.
say.
Now
So
apparently
you have
he
to be
didn't know he
careful.
was being recorded on the phone, which
Dummy.
makes it worse.
Don't give
Exactly.
He was
too much.
looking right into the camera though, so I mean, I don't know. But you're
Allegedly,
right,
he
you're
didn't
right.
know.
Well, he has on sunglasses, so I mean, maybe his vision was
trying to-
blurred or
But
something.
even
You
if
know
you're
what I mean?
joking, just to say it to a
'Cause
student is just
the kid
nonsense.
probably was from here with it, and he's just like looking through just looking through, you know, not even paying it too much attention. Like, oh, I just
I
hate
just
all
don't
the
like
black
no
kids.
Crazy.
Shady.
Very
That's why
shady.
you fired. Need to get fired.
Bye bye.
Well, he's not fired
He's
without,
on
you know.
hold.
He's still getting a
on
check.
hold. He's still getting a check.
He's
so
still getting a check.
As far as I'm concerned, he doesn't even deserve unemployment.
Well, the school says that Fresno Unified is among the most diverse school districts in the nation and takes great pride in celebrating its diversity while providing a positive learning environment for all students and all staff. Don't sound like it. Don't fucking sound like
I
it.
just fell asleep.
You know what
Me
I'm
too.
saying?
Womp
That
womp.
was real long.
That was a womp womp. And good
They
night.
all have
Yeah.
the same
Good
old
night.
stuff to say.
Well, that's all I
Whatever.
got. So all I know is I ain't going to Fresno. And I don't know why I would actually.
Scandinavia school.
Fresno's actually
Isn't it country? I
It's
thought
it's
Fresno was
it's the
like farm
countryest of
area.
all of California. I
Yeah.
personally think.
Isn't it
But it's a
farm
cool
area?
little city. It's a
I've
cool
never
little city.
been
They
to
got a cool little
Fresno.
downtown. I've been there
And
from
I've never
downtown.
wanted to
scene.
go to Fresno.
I've only
like,
driven through it going to Washington.
It looks like dirt road. Didn't they shoot biker boys in Fresno?
They could have.
probably
I went to
And then
Alicia
it's
Keys
just-
concert there. It was cool.
Oh.
in like why?
It's a long story. But it's a long story.
Did she not go to LA?
It's a long story.
Well, this one is not. Our sister site, AfterBuzz TV. Make sure you guys check it out. Whatever your favorite TV show is, as soon as the show is done, maybe it's Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Scandal, Empire. As soon as the show is done, make sure you guys hit up AfterBuzzTV.com. We're talking about it, and that's AfterBuzzTV.com.
Yes,
Yep,
that
yep.
is. All right, we're going to start off with Courtney Stewart with some gossip.
Gossip. Well, I guess it's not really gossip anymore because it's pretty apparent that it went down. Miss Karreuche Tran was in the news this week. And unfortunately for her, as much as she would like it to not be about Chris Brown, it's always about Chris Brown, bro. So apparently she decided, oh, I'm going to do an interview, and I'm going to do an interview with OWN, and I'm going to be positive and talk about all the positive things about my life, because being with Chris Brown is definitely positive. So she sits down with Iyanla Vanzant.
Wrong person.
Okay.
So I don't...
And I'm sorry. The only reason why I say wrong person is because she's going to get you together. And she's going to bring the truth out of you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's not for any bullshit.
No
so
bullshit.
you can't sit there and try to cry your little tears or whatever it is. She's going to get to the bottom of whatever it is that's going on. This is what she does.
That's what she does.
This is her profession.
Yes.
So you can't think that, you're going to have this great interview.
This isn't a Star Magazine interview.
No,
it's not.
They wanted to get the real. Now, we don't know. It sounds like it's just an interview, not necessarily Iyanla's Fix My Life type of situation.
Right.
So just to be clear, they never made mention that it's for Fix My Life. They just said that it's an interview. So basically, Tran went into it. Tran sounds weird. Karreuche.
I never believed
really
that was her
weird.
real name. I thought it was a joke.
So basically going into it, Karreuche said she would do it because the producers promised that it would be positive and it was going to be great. So interview starts. Iyanla kind of goes in and basically she starts to ask about her relationship with Chris Brown, because what else does anybody give a damn about?
Well, that's the
Right.
reason.
That's
that we-
pretty much
That's pretty much all we
Yeah.
care about.
Karreuche really gets upset.
She's
she
pissed.
won't do interviews. She does not want to talk about Chris Brown in interviews.
Well, that's what happened. She didn't want to talk about it. And when Iyanla sort of pushed a little bit more and basically said, you slept with him because he was a superstar, she got real upset. Her manager came in and said, y'all got to go. Kicked Iyanla's crew. Everybody got kicked out of the house. 2 hours later,
They came back.
they came back. Said, okay, I can handle it. I'm going to sit down and do it.
So she
Isn't
finished
this
it.
the
And
same,
finished it.
okay, so isn't this the same person that said something on BET about, she read off of the teleprompter, something about Beyonce or Blue Ivy?
What was that?
Yeah.
Was that her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
her.
her.
I remember that. I
Yeah.
can't
it was
remember
on
what she
106
said,
in
though.
Park.
Yeah, it
it
was.
was on 106 in Park. So I don't know.
She's a little ticky-ticky.
Something's a little off.
Listen,
up there.
she is milking her 2 seconds of fame. I mean, come on. Of course, it's going to make the headlines that she kicks out the OWN network team.
Right.
She gets upset. Come on, Listen, I don't even watch Iyanla like that. I know where she's going to come if she come up in here and say she's going to do her intervention with us.
Yeah, I'm not kicking Iyanla
listen,
out at
I ain't
all.
kicking her
I'm gonna
out.
sit there,
I'm
I'm gonna
nervous,
get
actually.
fixed.
I may have to have a couple
Right.
drinks before she comes in.
Exactly.
Because you know what you're getting.
Because I already know that you're going to pull it out of you.
Exactly.
I'm not even going to be able to look at you and lie.
We all gonna be in tears.
Kleenex already
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. She is milking this to the 100. I ain't mad at her, but that's what she's doing.
Hey, I was just impressed that they kept saying she was at her house, so she got a house and she doing all right. She gonna be great.
Right.
Well, you know what though? Real talk. If she didn't kick Iyanla out the house
Nobody
and
would
they
watch it.
just said Karreuche Tran on Iyanla, and be like,
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Yes.
Rerun Empire's on.
I mean, that's true. Yeah.
Oops. Well,
What's on Netflix?
there you
House of Cards
go.
back.
So if y'all really care about that as much as we do, check it out at some point when it airs on OWN. They didn't even give a date for when it was aired. If it airs on OWN.
Because we don't know what happened with the other, when they
That's
came
true.
back after
They
the 2
gonna air
hours.
it.
Just throw it away.
Karreuche is gonna be like, you have to air it, please. It's
the
my
rest of her
last
career.
ditch.
I'm sorry, what does she do outside of, what does she do? Is she a stylist or something?
Social light, I think.
I want to say she has modeled.
She's
I want
modeled.
to say that she Chris Brown purchased
Modeled for who?
I don't know, catalogs.
Like Instagram.
Oh, okay. Great.
Hey, Instagram just won a CFDA award. Instagram is
You're right about that. You're
Don't
right.
play.
I can't hate on that. But y'all both say Instagram at the same
was
time.
real
though.
funny.
Here's
That
your
was real
agency,
funny.
Instagram.
Book for bookings and serious
man.
inquiries only.
Book at www.instagramkarrueche.com.
If you want to book me at Johnny_329, my information.
Oh my
He will get you in
God.
contact with whoever you know.
Or if you want
boy.
a book Big Booty Judy /69 / I do whatever and get it popping. Hey Bay. Yeah.
I love the Hey
At
Bay,
G-
though.
At
The Hey Bay.
Gmail.
At Gmail. At
gmail.com.
We
At
gonna- we
Gmail.
gonna
Or
send it
iCloud.
It's still
That's
at
how you do it
Hotmail.
now.
It's
Right.
still at Hotmail.
Right.
Right, damn
Right.
bitch. Hotmail.
Right.
Y'all couldn't have got to Yahoo or something.
Exactly. But the
Motherfuckers still got
serious
AOL and
inquiries
shit. Got the
only
disc.
thing is really
AOL.
that serious inquiries only. It gets me.
Oh
It's like
Let me find out.
take that shit
Oh
down
my
off of your
God.
damn bio.
Let me find out.
Serious
Wait, so
inquiries.
Karreuche also, Chris bought a, I can't remember the name of the
Some
clothing
kind of clothing line, like
Black
t-shirts or
something or
yeah.
something
She
like
was
Black
that.
Pyramid.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it's
Oh,
called.
Black Pyramid. So she supposedly runs that. I don't know if she still does that or whatnot. I mean,
Where do you
I've
find
never
Black
even
Pyramid?
heard of it anymore.
So are they destined to be together, those two? Because I used to say he and
She
Rihanna
said
were
she's-
destined to be
One
together.
She's
second.
done since the baby.
Okay,
She
so
said.
one
No, she
second.
ain't.
Yeah, I don't think they're done.
If she wasn't done when he was like-
she'll be babysitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
He made a public like ridiculousness of her when he went back to Rihanna and just like left her on the side of the road. A baby.
Yeah.
Well, I
No,
know
she
that
was
they
like,
say the
"Oh, I don't
interview
play mom.
Iyanla goes
I'll be
in on like
stepmom."
is talking about did she get with him because he's a star?
yeah.
Why did she take him back after he left her for
'Cause people
Rihanna and all that
deserve
kind of stuff
second
too?
chances.
And she said because
wait,
people deserve
so
second
one
chances.
rumor I have heard through the grapevine is that Karreuche's a really nice girl.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah.
And that
I'll take that away
originally, her and Chris, it was just a natural thing. It didn't
That's
have
what she
to
got
do
upset with. They were just
about
friends first. They
star,
didn't have
being
sex at
star.
all until like
Okay.
months
She said
after
she
knowing
waited,
each other.
But
Yeah,
it
yeah,
comes
sex.
down to
I don't
rumor.
believe
This
that.
is total rumor, total just what I heard through somebody else.
Okay.
But what you guys think about it is that it's actually her friends who are the ones that kind of feed it into her to keep going back because of all the pluses that her friends benefit off of the relationship.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I
Actually.
mean, that
I'm
doesn't
like, girl, if
surprise me.
that's the truth, you need you
They
some
ain't your
new
real
friends.
friends.
Right.
Where your mama?
Well, yeah.
I mean, but Chris Brown, the last, blow up that they had, he definitely put some negative things out in the atmosphere about the whole situation. So after that, and the fact that you just said that we had threesomes and we did this, and and it was just too personal. It's like, I don't know if I could take somebody back like that. You know what I mean? It's just like he has his issues that he needs to deal with.
sure.
And, clearly she loves this man because
Why else you run
If
that?
that's love
I mean,
or
is it love?
obsession,
I mean,
infatuation,
or is it
addiction.
Addiction. Addiction.
addiction?
Well,
Addiction.
from what I heard, I seen the nudes.
You seen it? As? Okay.
I
Well,
saw
let's
the
move on.
dudes too,
Well,
and he had some hang time.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
All right.
Wow. It just got a little humid up in here.
I mean, he ain't Omarion. You seen those ones?
I didn't.
I'll show you
You have
after.
any?
That I'll show you afterwards. y'all doing dick pics after the show?
Yes, we are
Apparently.
doing that.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, they're swinging,
All right.
but these people are not.
Because they can't see him over their bellies. That's this next one.
So, for those of you guys out there that enjoy the Food Network and watching all these cooking shows, apparently it's probably the worst thing you can do for your behind because, according to Appetite Journal, if you're somebody that indulges in watching all these cooking shows and then cooks the recipes that you find and see and hear about, you are highly likely to be a little bit overweight, guys. So they took a whole poll of like 500 women. This is just women, by the way. Ages 20s, 30s. They asked them a bunch of questions about their TV watching habits, what they eat, how they cook, documented their weight and everything. And it literally showed that in terms of weight, those who watch cooking shows and cooked frequently from scratch had a mean weight of 164 pounds, and the women who didn't were 153 pounds. So you done gained about an extra 11 pounds just from watching that TV show and making that bread.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe it. Listen, because there's been several shows that I'm like, let me add a little butter now to my dish because I saw that all
'Cause
that
you saw it on the
butter that
show.
I saw on the show. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You add that
and I
extra
wouldn't
butter.
normally think about it until I saw the cooking show, and I was like, damn,
It looks so good
this
on the
biscuit
show.
might be a little better with a little bit of sugar, a little butter, a little extra.
Yeah, I was just
something
thinking
on there.
about going to Benihana's, and I need the extra garlic and butter.
Absolutely. I
need
mean,
it.
that's part of it. We
Like,
gotta have
I
that.
have to have it.
We gotta have it.
Girl, I just be like, Rachel Ray got me on pasta.
Well, you know, Rachel Ray likes olive oil too, and olive oil you gotta watch it
You
because
gotta
olive oil
watch
is
it.
fattening. You know, she
Yeah.
likes to pour it all up in there. You really only
You're
need a
supposed
little
to do like a
dash,
little
a little
drizzle.
dash.
And that's
yeah.
my fucking problem with Rachel Ray is she don't be telling you how much. She be like, use a little of this,
that's how
a
you
little.
do it.
But then it's like really fast, like a dab of this,
Right.
splash of this, wait.
What is
I
your
didn't-
version of
I
the
didn't
dab
even
versus
get the
me?
dab and the splash.
Right, before I
didn't
got all
even
the dabs, I didn't even put the meat in there
I
yet.
didn't get a chance to to differentiate the dab and the splash. Like, how much
Right.
did you grab? How much salt do you put in this?
Exactly.
See,
Like,
Rachel, what you need to do is
Rachel.
create teaspoons that say dab,
dab,
dash, all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that would be fun.
That's
Yes.
sellable.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. If you're gonna cook at home, you got to be careful, guys.
All
It's
right.
still better than eating out usually,
Yes.
True.
but you got to pay attention.
I like to eat out.
Not better flavor-wise necessarily, but in terms of knowing
Then you ain't
what
had
you're
my
actually
cookie.
getting in your food.
That's true.
Cooking
Well,
at
you know
home.
what? If you're going to eat out or eat at home, you can listen to iTunes either way and listen to Black Hollywood Live shows. We have a variety of different shows, including The Beat, which Jesse J hosts. We have Fashion 401 with Courtney Stewart. We have a variety, Geek Nerd Tech, all the way down to
Black Tea
Black Tea Party, The Phenomenal Woman. I mean, we have about 15 different shows right now that cater to a variety of different topics. We want to know what you guys have to say about them. We do this week every week, and we have a variety of different guests on the show as well, such as Sunday. Let us know what you guys are thinking. Let us know what you like and dislike, and we will continue to bring you the best programming that is possible out there.
Thanks for that, Daryl.
You know, like that.
No one ever thanks you.
No one ever
You always
thanks
thank us.
you. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
being
Thank you for
Daryl.
thanking me after I thank you.
And now I'm going to shoot it
Thank
over
you,
to Daryl
Daryl.
for this
Thank
week's
you.
Hot
Thank you,
Topics.
everyone. Yes. All right. So we're going to move on to the
What do we
EUR Web
have?
Story Spotlight of the Week.
It has landed.
It has landed. Well, we have talked about race relations a lot today, and that seems to be a continuous conversation in the world all the
Every
time.
damn week.
Well, apparently Starbucks is now also joining on that tip of race relations. The CEO, Howard Schultz, has a new campaign that he's encouraging all of his employees to participate in. It's called #RaceTogether. So basically, I don't know about you guys, but I like to go in Starbucks and get my little coffee, you know,
Yeah.
my little pick me
I
up.
don't really.
Even
I
though
just start.
I just feel like this. I feel like
I go to
let me
relax.
just go get my frappe. I don't want to have a discussion.
You don't have a discussion.
about race.
well, then you need to
I'm
you need to
most
talk to the
likely I'm
CEO
in a-
though.
But most